Hey, it's me. I see you have not subscribed. Please subscribe, like, and share to get more exciting videos. Now there are many types of cars, but do you know the difference between crossover SUV and a SUV? No? Let me tell you. Because today's video is car body types. The first car, or at least the first patented car, was made by Carl Benz. Yes, that Benz. But that was basically just a motor on a wooden cart. Cars have come a long way since that. The most widely bought and known type of car has to be the sedan or a saloon in the United States. A sedan is distinguished by the three-box configuration with one box the hood, one box the boot, and one box the passenger compartment with four doors, a boot, and a trunk the front. Its name comes from the sedan chair, a type of box-like vehicle carried by people to move, and the word may come from Italian word sedere, meaning to sit. Sedan can be further divided into notchbacks, which have flat horizontal boot lids, and fastbacks, which have direct slope from the roof to the back lid. There is even a hatchback sedan, which is very confusing because it's a hatchback on a sedan. Talking of hatchbacks, next is hatchbacks. Hatchbacks, liftbacks, or compacts are a type of cars known for their small size and thus the ability to navigate through small spaces. Hatchbacks are basically 5-door or 3-door, including the rear hatch as a door, with two box configuration, a trunk and the passenger compartment. A liftback, on the other hand, is also a kind of hatchback. Its characteristics are that it's usually a small car and has the full rear end open. Full. So by that definition, even an SUV can be a hatchback. The name hatchback comes from the hatch at the back. The first use of the term hatchback was by Citroën in 1935 for its 11 CV commercial model. Next is another famous type of a car, the sport utility vehicle or SUV. SUVs are generally known for their off-road capabilities and its big, bulky and powerful feel. But these days they are more of the utility cars and are not used for off-roading often. So there is no fixed definition for an SUV. It is generally two-box configuration with a tall body with four doors and a hatch in the back. They are generally powerful and can carry many more people than sedans or hatchbacks. Now, SUVs have a lot of types they are divided into, starting with crossover. Crossover SUV or CUV is a SUV that is made with unibody, which is one piece, much like a sedan, compact, and all other types of cars. And generally SUVs are made with two parts, the main car and the chassis. But nowadays SUVs are also built with the unibody process. Then there is mini SUV, which is made on the platform of a subcompact car or a small hatchback. Then the compact SUV, which is built on a compact or hatchback platform, and it is smaller type of SUV. Then a mid-size SUV, which is mid-size. A full SUV, the biggest types of SUVs. And there is also a extended length SUV, which is a full-size SUV whose length is extended further. While MUV or MPV, multi-use vehicle or multi-purpose vehicle, are long cars with more seats or storage capability, also called a minivan. The name comes from the fact that they are not as big as a full-size van but are still vans. That's because it's called minivan. There is also a smaller variant of a minivan called microvan, which is even smaller than a minivan. A station wagon or estate car, also called as wagon, can be a bigger, longer version of a hatchback. Its configuration is similar to a hatchback: one trunk and a passenger compartment with four doors and a hatch in the back. But where it differs is its length. A wagon is usually longer than a hatchback, and it can even be longer than a MU or MPV. And it does not have a sloping roof at the rear like a hatchback. Its name comes from its purpose in the past, which was to transport people or luggage from railway stations or country estates. Now are the more sportier types. Coupes. Coupe is said to be a car with two doors and two seats with a sloping roof in the back. But many cars also have a cramped rear seats. Nowadays, four-door coupes are also made, though it makes the definition a bit unclear. The name comes from the French word couper, meaning to cut, as the original horse carriages were cut off their rear-facing seats. But nowadays, the definition of coupe is even more vague. If there is a sports car, there has to be a convertible version of it. A convertible or a cabriolet is a car where its roof can be removed or retracted to be open air. In past, a cabriolet was a two-wheeled, one-horse-drawn carriage with a folding top. Convertibles also have few variations, like a roadster, also known as a spider. Originally a car with no roof whatsoever, but later they evolved to be two-seat convertibles with sporty, aggressive looks, thus being different from a convertible. And the last one, a landaulette is a type of car where the rear passenger seats have a convertible roof and the rear passengers are separated from the driver by a partition, who has a fixed roof, by the way. A convertible can have a soft fabric roof or a hard metal roof, which can be manually or automatically retracted. Another variation of a convertible can be the semi-convertible targa top, which when converted leaves the A and the B pillars intact. So that's all. Not all of them are in this video, but the more common ones used are here. I hope you like it. Like, share and subscribe. And see you later.